wonders fair, the purest eyes and the strongest hands. Yes, I love the ground on where he stands. Black is the color of my true love's hair, of my true love's hair. Oh, I love my lovers, and well he knows. Yes, I love the ground on where he goes, and still I hope that the time will come when he and I will be as one. So black is the color of my true love's hair.
So again, wow, so we've multiplied exponentially. Good work, everybody. Thanks a lot for all of your support. Coming out here to support the wonderful visual artists from this kind of plant studio, and of course, all these lovely music makers that we've been hearing thus far. So I just wanted to share with y'all just a little bit for anybody in the audience out here who's unfamiliar with Nina Simone. I did some reading and dug around a little bit, and so I just wanted to share this with you, if you have a moment. So she was one of the most extraordinary artists of the 20th century, an icon of American music. She was the consummate music storyteller, a griot, as she would come to learn, who used a remarkable talent to create a legacy of liberation, empowerment, passion, and love through a magnificent body of works. She earned the moniker High Priestess of Soul, for she could weave a spell so seductive and hypnotic that the listener lost track of time and space as they became absorbed in the moment. She was who the world would come to know as Nina Simone. When Nina Simone died on April 21st, 2003, she left a timeless treasure trove of musical magic spanning over 4 decades, from her first hit in 1959 top 10 classic, I Loved You Porgy, to A Single Woman, the title cut from her one and only 1993 Elektra album. While 33 years separate those recordings, the element of honest emotion is the glue that binds the two together. It is that approach to every piece of work that became Nina's uncompromising musical trademark. Born Eunice Kathleen Wayman, of parents who were both ministers, Nina's prodigious talent as a musician was evident early on, when she started playing piano by ear at the age of 3, and she was taught to carry herself with dignity and to work hard. Nina graduated valedictorian of her high school class, yet she was denied a scholarship to Juilliard, where she foremost wanted to study classical piano. And thus, Nina embarked on the journey that led her to the ears, hearts, and minds of millions worldwide. Nina's undaunting stand for freedom and justice for all stamped her irrevocably as a pioneer and inspirational leader in the U.S. civil rights movement. Her own Mississippi Goddamn was banned throughout the South, but such a response made no difference in Nina's unyielding commitment to liberty. Subsequent works like Four Women and Strange Fruit kept Nina in the forefront of the few performers willing to use music as a vehicle for social commentary and change. Such risks were seldom taken by artists during that time of such dramatic civil upheaval. She was an activist musician. So in her autobiography, Nina Simone writes that her function as an artist is, to quote, "To make people feel on a deep level. It's difficult to describe because it's not something you can analyze. To get near what it's about, you have to play it. And when you've caught it, you've got the audience hooked. And you always know because it's like electricity hanging in the air." It was that very electricity that made her such an important artist to so many, and will be that electricity that continues to turn on new people all over the world for years to come. At this moment, I would like to give up this floor space to Ms. Karen Alice Clanton, where she can recognize the artists, these hard-working artists, who have been being juried throughout the day by various staff and faculty members. Ms. Alice.
Thank you, Mr. Crest. First thing I want to say is thank you to everyone that is here this evening. And thank you to Mr. Clay and Ms. Lee for the support that they give to the arts at this school. As you guys can see, we have very talented students here at Karr. Let's give another round of applause. And then we can, I know that, I hope that as you've come in this evening and as you've been able to enjoy this music, that you've been able to enjoy the compositions that have been created by the students this semester. The art that you see hanging started from a study of the Harlem Renaissance as we begin to look at the incredible jazz, literature, and various other things that happened during the Harlem Renaissance to inspire our entire history of our country. And Edna Karr students continue to take what they've learned out of those lessons and revolutionize their communities around them now, which I hope that you guys enjoy. You'll even see some of the different titles of the students in which they've given, and they've been looking at some of the first illustrations that were among the first publications that were created during the Harlem Renaissance by the African American community. Even though I could continue to talk about the art and just continue to describe it and continue to honor the musicians, what I'm going to do now is honor the best in show, the first place and the second place, which is very difficult, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. We had a number of individuals throughout the school today going throughout and judging this work for us. Many students have received awesome nominations. However, the ones that received the most nominations are the ones that are being awarded this evening. I'm going to start within my second place. Ronell Causey is a senior here at Edna Karr. Ronell Causey's Nina Simone portrait is here. He unfortunately isn't here, but he'll be very proud of himself tomorrow. And we also have the Billie Holiday portrait here. Both of those pieces received several different nominations. However, his Billie Holiday, who is who Nina Simone studied, and although there is an age gap there and there's time differences, both of those musicians had incredible impacts on our music today. The first place that we have this evening would go to, and I hope that she stands up, would be to La Trespro. Go ahead and stand on up. La Trespro has two pieces up this evening. This is an amazing artist who will continue to do amazing things with her art as well as her incredible academics. The piece that got the most nominations this evening would have been Nina Simone's portrait that she's done with a very difficult medium, which is with chalk as well as with oil pastel. Wow. We also have another composition by La Trespro that I want to point out because I'm very proud of her, which would be right here, which would be after her study of as we listen to many of the compositions this evening, Nina Simone's compositions, they went into not just that it puts a spell on us, not just that it captivates us in a hypnosis, but it also challenges us. And the compositions that Nina Simone was able to put together, like Strange Fruit, challenge all of us in the room continually. And it's still being used. You'll still hear those lyrics on the radio today. So as that study, you'll see that several of these compositions come through it. Okay, well, awesome job, La Trespro. And our best in show this evening goes to Markel Matthews. As you'll see, the lyrics that have been put with these compositions. Markel, would you like to read the lyrics that you've chosen to go with your composition? No. Come on.
When you feel really,
Go ahead, go for it. You got it,
when
girl.
you feel really low, there's a great truth you should do when you're young, gifted in blackness or
All right, good. I hope that you heard her. With the compositions that you're seeing, with this one here, the title of it was Escape. The lyrics that she's put with it from the Nina Simone song would be, when you're feeling really low, there's a great truth you should know. When you're young, gifted and black, your soul's intact. Okay? So thank you very much this evening, and thank you to the awesome artists.
Great. Thanks.
And now
I'm going to steal back the floor just a moment, only to then concede the floor again to our fearless leader, Mr. Harold Clay, has a few words to share with us.
Wow. Thank you for those kind words. Can we give them another round of applause? I have the privilege and the honor to serve as the principal of this remarkable school. But it's nights like this that, when you find yourself exhausted, when you find yourself tired, when you're getting drawn into fighting the good fight for a building that's well deserved for this institution and these kids, that's what rejuvenates me to press on, because of the great work that they are doing inside and outside of this school. As we know, a lot of the arts are being cut out of schools. It's underfunded. But as you know, we are second to none, and we will find funds to fund these kinds of programs because it's needed. I was just blown away by you guys tonight, I'll tell you that. Lois and Miss Clanton. You guys, and I really do mean this from the bottom of my heart, you guys put in so much effort and so much time with the kids, and I don't have enough money to pay you for it, but yeah, I don't have that. And so just know that I do appreciate what you guys are doing, and we have to do things on a larger scale for kids like this, and we will. I can tell you we're going to have to plan something where we have a night like this. I can see how we're going to incorporate this into Black History Month. But I think it's appropriate for us to snap our fingers and to say that I know that if Nina Simone was here and some of the other poets, they would be snapping their fingers tonight. So thank you again. All right.
Great. Okay, so thank y'all very much. So we have one more piece. It's kind of our small, large ensemble piece. So enjoy, and thanks again, everybody. Y'all have a lovely night. There's refreshments in the back for you to enjoy post game. So.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Ooh, and I'm feeling good. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling